Actually, I do support her. So the deal is, she doesn't have support. I was going to say that. I didn't want to sound like we're all a bunch of losers up here. Like a bunch of candy asses supporting women who won't have sex with us. I mean,
Yeah, that's a real beta behavior.
I'm just going, nah, damn.
I think that's why Rashad turned on you so quick. He could tell you were
I
paying
meant no
for a woman.
disrespect if I said anything out of line. I'm sorry.
No, I insist. More disrespect, please. Yes, the more disrespect, the better here on Quik Draw. Oh, Lucas, fan. Isn't this guy hilarious?
I love it. I'm loving every minute of it.
Oh, man, I'm a booking genius, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Addy Herman.
Yes. All right. Goddamn right. Thank you and welcome to Quik Draw Comedy, a show about redemption. Here, comics get not one, but two chances to perform stand-up comedy. How about it for my co-host, the executioner, Clem Jameson? He's there, I promise. He's adjusting some subwoofers, which we have added to the whole thing. How about it for the Principality of Percussion, Reese Thurber over there. And of course, the sax symbol himself, the enigmatic Randall Turner. All right, comics, you will have 2 minutes to make us laugh when you hear this sound. Finish your joke, because when you hear this sound, your set is done. Go ahead and return to your seat. Don't worry, you'll have a shot of redemption followed by a discussion with our panel. On deck, we have James Dean. Come to stage right now. Quik Draw's very own Rashad Vaughn.
How you guys doing? Damn, y'all not happy to see me? Damn, goddamn. This is the most saddest crowd I've performed in front of. But anyway, here's some sad jokes. Being a stepchild is not for the weak. You know, people don't talk about the stepchild. They always talk about being a kid, whatever, but stepchild's not for the weak. You know, it's like being invited to a family cookout and no one didn't invite you. The family didn't invite you, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm like, I thought we was family. I'm like, yeah, we family, but you're not blood related. So I remember one time a nephew of my stepfather, he was like, thank God you're not part of the family with that big ass head of yours. I'm like, that's harsh. He was like, I'm surprised your mother is still alive. She had to push you out. I'm like, God damn, like, damn, that's like welcome to the family moment. You know what I mean? That was pretty much harsh. You know, that was pretty much harsh. I didn't know what to think with that. And then I remember I got into a fight with him, and he punched me in my face, and I just spit in his face. Because he could whoop my ass, and I was like, well, if you could whoop my ass, I can just humiliate you by spitting in your face. You know. I was 5 years old. I didn't know better, but I had that one up of him. You know what I mean? If you could beat my ass, then I could humiliate you by, you know. What the fuck the time? Oh Lord. Damn! Oh my God! I'm frightening. Oh my God! No, I'm not. I'm just playing with you. I'm bullshitting, you know. But I can just continue on with the story. But yeah, being a stepchild, being a stepchild is not for the weak. I got bullied. You know what I mean? Bullied into the family, if that makes sense. You know, I remember one time I got to a fight with another cousin of mine. You know, we was playing basketball and shit, and he, you know, I was playing around like, hey, you know, like, you know, and then he just like hit me in the face with a ball, and I cried, and my stepfather was like, get your ass in the car. I'm like, I don't, what the, like, he hit me, what the fuck, I had to get in the car, he didn't want to hit me first, get your ass in the car. I'm like, God damn. So, I'm like, man, my stepfather, he He's a hell of a guy. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes I kind of wish, like, when shit gets real, you want your real father. You know, the guy that you came out of, your sperm donor. your sperm donor. Yeah, excuse my French, you know. I know this motherfucker be like, you said whatever he said. I know he gonna say that in the interview portion. Always correcting my ass and shit. So, but hey, I mean, we need that. I need that to keep me on my toes like a ballerina. I try to be a ballerina, but I'm like, nah, that's for the women. You know, it's for the. Not trying to sound sexist, but it's for the women and not for the bitches. You know. There's a difference between women and bitches. Y'all heard the last episode. Y'all heard that. I'm out of here. I'm Rashad Vaughn. I'll be black. Be back.
Rashad Vaughn, everybody, with a brand new 4 minutes of material. We're firing on all cylinders here at Quik Draw Comedy.
Normally, I wait till he's doing good to like reset his timer. This time, I accidentally bumped it when he was bombing. So I'm sorry, guys. That's my fault.
Yeah. You know, and that's why Rashad's a regular. He found out he was going up first about 3 minutes ago and had a brand new 4 minutes of material with about 2 minutes worth of laughs in it. So I like that a lot. All right, on deck we have, Eric Christie. But come to the stage right now, James Dean.
I just went to do like a photo shoot at a plant nursery, which is pretty cool. It's like a nice warm place for you to bring your family and not freeze to death when you're outside. But like we ended the photo shoot in a room where all the Christmas trees are located. And the nursery is not a Christmas tree farm. So like when you think about buying a Christmas tree, you sort of envision pointing out the one that you want and having it cut down and brought to your car. This place just had a room full of them hanging by their tops. And I felt like I had somehow entered like a public execution after an attempted tree coup. Like, hey, you better watch out or that is gonna happen to you. They're gonna cut off your pine cones and hang you right in front of your saplings. You better watch out. So are we done like lionizing and falling in love with serial killers and getting behind class folk heroes instead? Like, at least this dude has a manifesto that is like 1 page, concise, it makes sense. And he murdered someone for a reason, someone who actually demonstrably did bad things. So I figured we should do that instead of like people who just wanted to wear other people's skin. I don't think that's something that we should look at. Plus, he's a cutie. Have you seen that guy? Like John Wayne Gacy, not cute. Luigi, pretty fucking cute. And then they just posted like a story about how he had like a secret gay life because, you know, they want to turn it from a class issue and back into a culture war issue again. And I'm like, man, that just makes me like him even fucking more. Anyway, that's all I have.
James Dean. All right. On deck, we have Astrid Munn. Come to the stage right now. This is this guy's first time here at Quik Draw Comedy. Make him feel right at home. Eric Christie.
Quik Draw Comedy. All right. I'm guessing that's what it's like waking up after a Diddy party. Thank you, guys. So my job, they want to promote me into like a leadership position. I'm not sure how that's going to work out because I'm kind of afraid in a few things, just mainly because I'm not too much of a techie guy. I'm 38 years old and I'm just now learning how to use a keyboard. I literally just learned how to copy and paste. Damn, I totally messed that one up. Yeah, I need to learn the important stuff. Like I need to know how to use a Word document successfully. I need to know how to use the tools in Excel. I also need to learn how to use an incognito mode because my girlfriend found out that I was looking up the recipe for chloroform and that made family dinner super interesting. But I do have a lot of weird, random fears. Like, for an example, I'm afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of deep water. I'm afraid to get Popeye's chicken without my girlfriend, mainly because we made a deal to where if any of us gets Popeye's chicken without each other, it's basically the same as cheating. And let me tell you, her left hook is spicier than their chicken sandwich. But yeah, my job, they want to promote me into this leadership position, but I have two different sides. My intrusive thought side, it always kicks in. I always talk a lot of shit, but yet my personal side, it's nice and polite, but with that, it kind of makes me a pushover, which allows for autistic kids to roast me all day. So that's my time.
Eric Christie, ladies and gentlemen, making his Quik Draw debut. All right, on deck we have Johnny Hertung, but coming to stage right now, Astrid Munn.
Self-awareness, it's important. Like I have some, between my delusions of grandeur and my broken French and this thing I'm wearing, I know I'm basically Miss Piggy from the Muppets. But these politicians that are like pushing for like anti-trans, anti-drag measures, I don't think they realize how old-timey tyrannical they sound. Like when they're on TV at first blush, you're like, aw, little rural rustic representative just trying to keep things trad. But then they open their mouths and they're like, oh, we want to avoid confusion, all this serving, all these kikis. They're confusing the children. And it's like, you know who else was really obsessed with confusion and trying to stamp out confusion? Colonial era slave masters. Because you remember, like before we were like the United States, we had like slaves from Africa, but we also had white indentured slaves, and they were basically fraternizing and, in the same conditions. But then the slave masters are like, wait, are you guys friends? Are you guys fucking? That can't be. Then I'm gonna have a bunch of half-seas, and it's gonna be way harder for me to keep all of you under control. And at that point, Governor Pillen would take a few cleansing breaths and resume counting his pigs. That's all I had.
Astrid Munn, ladies and gentlemen.
That's actually the first page of her manifesto. You can check that out on Amazon.
On deck, we have Lucas Schneider. Coming to stage right now, another newcomer to Quik Draw Comedy, Johnny Hertung.
Omaha, how we doing? Hell yeah. I'm a month sober from weed. Yeah. Every time you tell people you're sober from alcohol, they're like, that's awesome, that's great, you're doing a great job. When you tell people you're sober from weed, they're like, you have the publican announce you're a pussy. You know what I mean? Bro, I had to quit weed because I realized people didn't have context for what was going on inside my head, I used to live in Montana. I was hiking one day on this trail. I thought it was private. And I come upon a condom wrapper, a passion fruit shooter, and a Minute Maid bottle. And it just so happened it was like a lovely view, so I whipped out a joint. I'm smoking, right? And suddenly a guy burst up the trail. I look down, I'm like, shit. Looks like I'm committing a crime. And I didn't want him to think it was me, so I pick up the passion fruit shooter and the Minute Maid bottle, but I'm not gonna touch the condom wrapper, right? So I'm like, hey man, forewarning, condom wrapper, not mine. And I just beelined it out of there, that's the end of the story. I should probably work out that joke a little bit more, but anyway. Some people call it cruise control. I call it drunk driving mode. Okay, that's stupid. That's stupid. I keep showing up late to work. It's the worst feeling, showing up late to work. You know, your boss is there. But the other day I showed up late to work and my boss wasn't there, which that's like the most fucked up feeling of relief in the world, you know? But I imagine there's like a feeling that's like 100 times worse than that, or 100 times better than that, you know? Like that guy who was late to work on 9/11. You know? He's alive, his boss is dead. All right. Nope, okay. I liked it. Did you start the clock late? I said cock. Did you start the cock late?
Yes, I started to cock late too.
God. That's the story of my life. But I've been listening to rap music lately. And I realized some modern rap music is kind of weird when you like cut the beat, you know, and you just say the lyrics. I was listening to A$AP Rocky the other day and I just said the lyrics. It was like, I love bad bitches. It's a fucking problem. Yeah, I like to fuck. It's a fucking problem. Can somebody tell me why every modern rap song just sounds like a Sex Anonymous circle? Okay, all right. Yep, that's it.
Johnny Hurtung. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, on deck we have, let's see, is No Way here? That dirty little so-and-so. Okay, on deck we have Ben Webb. Coming stage right now, Lucas Schneider.
You nerds don't seem as happy as me. You know? I'm stoked. After all these years, Luigi finally gets to be the fucking hero. Some Italian lawyer named Mario's got the chance to make some real serious headlines. He's just got to step up to the plate. No. This is a good reminder of what happens when you don't have unions, you know? It's what used to happen to bad bosses. Sure would like to do it to my boss occasionally. I don't think it's the best thing that could have happened, you know? The best thing that could have happened would be that he survived. He really learned a lesson recovering in that hospital bed. And then gives all his money away, makes big changes to the company, and then gets denied coverage for the pre-existing condition of being an asshole. Oh, goodness. Anyway, on to more subtle things. I've got a black girlfriend, which is cool. It's different. It'll change you as a white guy, you know, start changing your style and your hair and the car you drive. Everything I own is black now, and I just look better in black, I think. It has a strange effect on you. All that changes. I think my dick's even getting bigger. But what I find more interesting is the effect I'm having on her, which is her smoke alarm has stopped chirping. She's showing up places on time, and she's sitting quietly through movies, which is just a real treat. Call it the white boyfriend effect. I'm stamping that right now. Oh, goodness. And that is where I'll leave you. I've been Lucas Schneider. Thank you.
Lucas Schneider. All right, on deck we have Karaoke with Summer, but coming stage right now, Ben Webb.
Yes, one more time for Randall and Reese over there. Yes, doing that well. I feel inspired by Rashad's ballerina thing. I think it's a plie. Yeah, that's right. I'm a big dude, but I'm not dead yet. Yes, we're good. Man, I am shocked with the United Healthcare CEO and the alleged shooter and all that. I haven't seen one headline say Luigi finally defeats Bowser. I haven't read that yet.
Maybe because there's not a whole lot of video game nerds, which fits, but it feels a little weird to be cheering Dexter instead of Dahmer. It's a little better, but not really. Like, we're not healthy as a society. We're good. I came from doing a shopping trip at Target, and I realized that there's a lot of things in that store that's set up to encourage impulse buys and all that. It's very warm and very welcoming, but I had a guy at the self-checkout that made me question my sexuality just a tad. You know, when you're around somebody like a Momoa or whatever it is, you get flushed. It's kind of like when Zach looks at Reese, you know, you get that, you start questioning yourself. You're just not sure, you know. Even when you're a little bald, you start twirling your hair kind of like, can you help me? I don't know. I didn't have the Target app, so I couldn't quite get the 40% off that I got off the clearance rack there. So I just kind of went into instinctively can you help? Can you help me? I don't know. I'll download it, I swear, next time. Could you put in the code for me? And he did. It was cool. Yeah. Maybe I've got enough boobs to make that work, but last joke to leave you with. Grandparents, specifically grandfathers, are there to point you in the right direction in life. Mine lost his in a hunting accident, so that's why I do comedy now. All right, I'll talk at you later.
Ben Webb, ladies and gentlemen. Man, when he did that pirouette, I was terrified. I was like, oh no, we're going to see more than a pair of pants rip, I'll tell you what. Man, let's hear it for all the comics we've heard in this first round. Yes, you guys all did so well. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. All right, so on deck we have Karaoke with Summer, but come on stage right now, we have a very special guy. I found this guy in my travels. I was out there at the Down Under watching comedians, musicians do their thing. I saw this guy and I was just enthralled by him from the moment I met him. So this guy, I mean, what doesn't he do? He's a speaker, he's a comedian, he has a landline telephone, he doesn't text, you have to call him directly. I have that number, I won't give it out to anybody, I promise. This guy, I mean, he has done everything. He is a retired accountant, and most of all, he is the newest member of the Quik Draw universe. Let's hear it for Ed Pfeiffer. All right. One more time for Ed Pfeiffer, everybody, as he gets comfortable. I mean, look at this guy. How you doing, Ed?
I'm doing well. Very
Yeah.
well. And, just an aside, you know, I was an accountant, but I wasn't with the IRS. But if any of you people are not funny or mean to me, I'll have you audited.
Yeah, absolutely, Ed. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna be taking account of a lot of things tonight.
Hopefully, yes.
All right, we'll get there. All right, you and me, Ed. You and me are in it together. On deck we have Rashad Vaughn. Come on stage right now. The man you are about to see is not a comedian, but is one of my funniest friends. Over a lifetime, he has memorized thousands of songs, but has never once learned how to sing. You're about to hear lyrics from a famous song through our days gone by. You will then have 30 seconds to name the song and artist. Please join me in welcoming Karaoke with Summer.
Well, and I will tell you, this is one of my favorite songs. So, let's see. I was wrong, baby, I took too long. I got caught in the rush hour. A fella started to shower you with love and affection. Come on, look in my direction. Here we go.
30 seconds on the clock, please.
And that was the whole chorus, by the way.
Can't believe there's no guesses on that.
Very popular song.
I'd never heard it
but
before.
But it's an old one. You had never heard it before?
I'd never heard this one before.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not going to get it.
I thought Lucas might. Boom. But,
I mean, he looks like he would get it, but I don't know that anyone would actually get it.
Let me hear it again.
I was wrong.
Play that song. Well, I don't know. Who is the artist? And what was the song?
The name of the song is Expressway to Your Heart. The band was Soul Survivor, but it was written by the great Kenneth Gamble and Leon Huff.
Well, that should have given it away.
They have a whole songbook.
They have a whole songbook.
Oh, yeah.
How many pages is in that book?
Probably 20. They wrote a ton of songs.
It's more of a song pamphlet,
Yeah,
really.
yeah,
But
I mean,
Brochure.
they're great songwriters.
Well, Summer, I think that one. Sometimes I blame the crowd. That one's on you, buddy. That was that was your favorite song coming up, huh?
That's one of my favorites.
I think you just liked it for that black and white lady dancing sultry in the music video.
Expressway to your heart.
Well,
and I especially love this song because when it gets to the chorus, the part I sang, the music's going and then it slows down to just an organ playing, and he sings that part, and it is freaking killer.
Well, maybe we could have had that part of the song up there.
Well, Clem did what he could for you.
Yeah. Let's blame Clem. Pass the
Absolutely,
buck. Ed, did you have any idea what this song was? You've heard a lot of songs.
I did, in the sense I remember the lyrics, but I couldn't get to the tune.
So you've heard this song.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites. It's like a 1967.
1967, that is correct, Ed.
It's a really good tune.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't. I guess I'm just stupid.
I was wrong. I took too
Well,
long.
140 years of experience can't be wrong. That's the best song in the world now, apparently. We'll
It's a
have them
good
at the
one.
Super Bowl
It's
next
a
year.
good
Yeah.
one. And it's been remade several times.
Oh, really? Who was the most recent remake that you can
well,
remember?
hell, I don't know, but I mean,
This is your segment.
yeah.
I don't
stumped
write
me,
any of
Addy.
this, Ed.
You stumped me, buddy.
I stumped you with your segment. Boy, oh boy. Well, don't bring things up you're not ready to defend. That's the
Okay,
rule here
yeah,
at Quik Draw.
I guess I should have known. Yeah.
So who'd you vote for this year? No, I'm just kidding.
You already know the answer to that.
Yeah, I know. You voted for Ed.
It was not the winner.
Yeah.
Camilla!
I thought you went Jill
Camilla,
Stein this
yeah.
year.
No, that was last time.
Wait, did you say Camilla?
He said Camilla.
I think the rule is if you can't pronounce the candidate's name, you shouldn't be able to vote for him.
What do you call it, Kamala?
Yeah, that's better.
That's better? Okay.
That would disqualify half of her voters, so if she
I mean,
couldn't.
she's Jamaican. You know, what did you want from me?
Oh, she's Jamaican, huh?
Yeah, she's Jamaican, and Jamaican me crazy.
Well, you beat me to it. I can't call you a hack, but yeah. I mean, Ed, have you ever seen anything like this before? I mean, I feel like you and Summer are two brothers that went on different paths.
Well, we kind of are. We're old guys, and
Yeah.
you know, and maybe we're a little. We're not creepy, but maybe
Yeah, I mean,
maybe a little odd.
Yeah.
You guys been wondering where Jay and Silent Bob went? There they are. Right there.
Yeah, we with Summer be not so silent, Bob. Jay and very loud Bob.
Well, you know, I mean, I got on Medicare this year, and you know what? It's the most expensive insurance I've ever bought. And they told me they were gonna bill me for 3 months. They billed me for 5.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
I spent most of my career in Medicare. Seriously.
Yeah. Well, maybe we need to talk, Ed.
Oh, wow. I think these guys are going to have a fight after the show.
I had no power. I was just a pawn in the game of life. I just did what they told me.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we've got a secret undercover agent from Medicare here to check on you, Summer.
Yeah, maybe we'll do Secret Agent one of these nights.
Secret agent.
Secret Agent Man, Secret.
Well, you seem like the kind of guy that would say secret Asian man when nobody
That's what
was
I was
looking.
hearing, actually.
Asian.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, and at one
I
point,
thought
yeah,
it sounded
certainly.
like Asian.
It sounded like Asian to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secret Asian.
You
man.
said when you were a kid. When did that song come out?
Like 65.
Okay, all right.
Giving you a
71, so-
number.
Okay, yeah.
And you're breaking
Well, that's
away.
fantastic. Well, Summer, I mean, you stumped them. Do you got anything going on in your life? What's been happening since we spoke to you last here on Quik
Well,
Draw?
yeah, finally got a job. And boy, it's working out better than I thought it would, certainly.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, delivering pizza for Domino's and wings. And you know, it's a lot better than Uber Eats. They truly are. You know, they said they were, and I didn't see it initially, but they said they're the kings of delivery. And you know what? I think they are.
Wow, that's good.
Very
I
good.
just, yeah, sure. Summer got a job. It's incredible.
Wow.
I didn't know they could do that. But I'm glad that you are having a good experience with Domino's because I just posted a clip of you bashing Domino's today on the Quik Draw Instagram.
Bashing Domino's?
Well, sure. Talk about how digital is, ruining everything.
Well, yeah,
and,
digital is fucking up everything. Yeah.
Dude, I've been hearing about digital about 8 hours a day for about 3 months straight now. It's all the digital talk I can take, dude.
It'll only go on one more month. When the year ends, that'll be it, Eddie.
Oh, you're done speaking about digital in 2025.
Well, I'll believe the same thing. I just won't tell you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you so much. I think there's less things that you believe that you need to tell me going forward in our relationship.
Yeah, there's a few things. Yeah.
Sure. Well, 2025 is going to be the year of the Falcon, and I will not be putting up with any. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've got sexy bisexual drummers backing me. What do you got?
Yeah. I got nothing.
You got a Medicare bill to pay.
Yeah, that's right. Another $900. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd think you'd get your ear fixed with how much you're paying.
Well, then you got to pay co-pays. So now that I got some money, I'm going to get into the doctor. Yes.
Hell yeah, maybe we could send you.
It only lasted a couple of years, 2 or 3 years.
What only lasted 2 or 3 years?
This mess in my ear.
It's only been 2 or 3 years since it started.
Yeah. So
that's a long time for your ear to be fucked up.
Well, I didn't have the money. Now I got a little more money, and we can look at it.
Yeah. Well, let's hear it for Karaoke with Summer, everybody. Oh yeah, that was fun seeing you two together like that. I like that. I think we've got our own separate podcast you and Summer can do. You, Summer, and Randall, 200 years of pussy getting experience between the three of you. All right, on deck we have James Dean coming to the stage right now. Rashad Vaughn.
Oh, Lord. Oh, man. I love my job. Ain't my job the best? I fucking hate my job. Yeah, sometimes I wish I wasn't here, but here at this bar performing, but I'm not here. I mean, I love to be here on this earth, but I'm like Wu-Tang. I'm gonna live forever, live on forever, ever. I will never die. So. But shoot, man, have you guys been heartbroken before? You guys have, yeah. If you haven't, you are assholes. Y'all fucking lying. I've been heartbroken, once. Heartbroken can change you. It can really change you. Because I got heartbroken by a teacher, which I didn't think I would get heartbroken by a fucking school teacher. Because I thought I hit the jackpot, like, I got a school teacher. She's a sweetie, but turns out she took my jackpot. Meaning that she took my kindness for weakness, and she pretty much robbed me, like literally robbed me, like robbed me, like to a point where I remember one time that she asked me for money, I just need a tattoo touch up. I'm like, yeah. Here you go. Being a dumbass, being a simp that I didn't know I was a simp. So, so I paid for it. And I was like, well, you get a tattoo touch up? Oh, to cover my ex. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, ex? Yeah, never get a girl tattoo on your body. I'm like, you think? You think, whore? But yeah, I was like, I can't believe I paid for that shit. And then I remember I bought her, bought a grocery, being a nice guy. But I was being a nice guy. But instead, I should have been an alpha. But like, hell no, I'm not paying for your fucking grocery. Just because I work at a grocery store doesn't mean I should pay for it. And then next, I pay for it. And next thing you know, I'm like, yeah, she took all my money and my groceries. So, yeah. Thanks, God.
Man, the subwoofers in this thing are crazy, dude. I feel like I'm in the middle of a mass shooting every time that thing goes off.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. Right. Oh, Rashad, man, way to go. I mean, that's like a new 6 minutes from you tonight here on Quik Draw.
Yeah, y'all fucked me up.
Yeah, well, I think it was less of me and more the people under my leadership, which I guess is a reflection of me as a leader.
Yeah. To be fair, your second half of that first set was better than your first half, so I did you a favor.
Rashad really does, he excels when the pressure is on.
Yeah. We would have never got to see him do ballerina if I didn't bump that thing. I'm just
That's
saying.
right. Back-to-back ballet here.
Shut the fuck up, Clem. Play your computer.
Wow.
Shut the fuck up, pussy. Play some
Wow,
drums.
Rashad really coming up here with some alpha energy, man. I could tell you jerked off before this. So you were talking about, getting roasted for your head size. How big is your head?
I have no idea, but people.
Oh, you told me to shut the fuck up, not shut you up. Oh, okay, there you go.
It was a Drake verse. It was a Drake bar that I recited and aimed directly towards you.
Which Drake bar was that?
Push-ups when he was going at 20v1, going at 20 other rappers. So.
Okay, 20v1. That sounds like some sort of a rap gangbang. I like that.
No Diddy.
Yeah.
No Diddy. That's right. No Diddy
no
here
Diddy,
at Quik Draw.
No Diddy.
No sex parties with lube. We all do it dry here at Quik Draw.
I don't like baby oil.
You don't like baby oil? I'll tell you, I've been going through a real baby oil kick lately. I've been, getting it in between the phalanges of my toes, really treating myself. What about you, Ed?
I used to use vitamin A and D ointment for my eczema and to arouse myself. And sometimes Aquaphor.
You can't make this shit up.
I feel like I was at the end of a pharmaceutical commercial there.
Or when I was a kid, my mother would have this jar of bacon grease, and then I never did that. I wanted to, but I'm lying. I'm just kind of.
Oh my God, Ed, you're gonna be on every episode of Quik Draw from here on out, man. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Rashad. One of my favorite lines of tonight was you were like, "I used to get bullied a lot, if that makes sense," and I just heard Randall say "yeah" in the corner.
I didn't hear that part. But.
I did, yeah. I got the best seat in the house, dude. I'm between all the madness that's happening here.
Yeah, I hate my job.
You hate your job, man? Well, you excelled tonight. You showed up. You came up last minute up top, right where I needed you to, and you dropped 4 new minutes.
I did 40 minutes.
You did 4 new minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 40 minutes.
Yes, this show is 3.5 hours in right now. We've entered a time warp. No, let's see here. I like that you referred to your dad as the guy you came out of. Ouch. Imagine if babies came out of the father. It's just like, my urethra, or I don't know.
Sperm donor.
Sperm donor, yeah.
Like a boner donor.
Yeah.
So you were talking about how a girl had asked you for money for a tattoo cover-up. Mm-hmm. Is this a true story, Rashad?
Yes, true
so
story.
She asked you for a tattoo cover-up.
Yeah, like I'm a ATM machine. Like I'm broke as fuck.
Well, but in fairness, she was asking to get that cover-up of a former boyfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you had said, she said never get a girl's name tattooed on you. So was it a girl that she was with? Was she a bisexual woman?
She might have, but she told me, like, don't ever get a girl tattoo.
She told you to never get a girl's tattoo.
Because she got a dude tattoo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's more of a do as I say, not as I do kind of situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that why you called her a bitch?
Yeah, because she took my, I found out through the grapevine, like, she's playing you, bro. I'm like.
She was playing you? How was she playing you, Rashad?
Well, how can I explain it?
I wish you would.
She was playing me because it was during my low self-esteem days. It was during my beta male days, my simp. I didn't know I was a simp.
Have you been listening to Andrew Tate again? What's going on over here?
Yes. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuel. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuel.
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuel. Rest in peace. Yeah.
Close.
It's not that hard, Rashad. It's Kevin. Say it with me, Kevin.
All right. Look, moral of the story is she took my kindness for weakness, and I was being beta male, so I was paying for I bought my way into the friend zone.
You bought your way into the friend zone, and what kind of purchases did you make to get into that?
Shit, paying for a tattoo touch-up.
So you did pay for the tattoo touch-up?
Yeah, I gave her the money.
And then what happened?
Shit, ain't nothing happened.
She didn't get it covered up?
She did, but...
And then what happened?
All I got was, oh my God, you're so sweet. That's all I got.
What did you want to get?
Pussy.
Well, maybe...
I didn't get it.
Did you get any sex out of the deal at all?
No.
Oh my God, sound like me.
Yeah.
I've been supporting a lady for 22 years.
Yeah.
Are you married, Ed?
No, I'm not married.
I see why.
No, Ed's also in his alpha male stage right now.
Yeah.
No self-respecting woman would have me.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I don't know. With a voice like that, I think you and me could really clean up. We're going to go down to the max after this. What do you say, Ed?
Well, you know, a lot of times people would hear me, like, before they see my face, that Ed's a sexy guy. Then they see me and they go, yeah, in a horror movie or whatever. I have movie star good looks from a horror movie.
Sure.
Anyway, never mind.
No, I really get Creature from the Black Lagoon vibes from you. I like
Oh,
that.
yes.
No, it's a very smooth
They made
voice.
a movie about that.
They wrote a movie?
Shape of Water. Basically, this gal was like deaf, and she fell in love with the creature from Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
And it won Best Picture of like 2017.
Yeah, it's
So
amazing.
having sex with a lizard.
What's your favorite horror
I guess
story
it's
there,
okay.
Rashad?
Yeah, leave me out of this group
Chicks
chat.
dig it.
What the
Second
hell,
interview
group chat?
over
Leave
here.
me the fuck
Wow.
out.
Wow, we just have separate podcasts popping
right.
up over there.
Yeah, like leave me the fuck out of this group chat.
these-
About horror movies.
Did you ever watch Creature from the
Yeah,
Black
like
Lagoon?
get me out of the group chat, please. God,
Hey, do you see the way these people treat their elders? I mean, it's fucking crazy.
I respect my elders, but God damn, it's my interview, not him. Who the hell this nigga? God, excuse my language, white folks, but who the hell this?
I think this is the closest Ed's ever been to a black guy, actually, now that I think about it.
Excuse my language. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that word, sir. But I'm like, who this dude? Yeah.
This is Ed.
Ed, nice to meet you, Ed. I'm Rashad Bond, the black comic of Omaha.
He is the black...
Only one.
Yeah, one of the
What did
many black comics.
I was going to ask, what did you do to the other ones? Like,
They still here, but you know, I'm like the token black comic of. Yeah, because I'm always here. I'm always around. So.
I'm not sure how to handle this situation.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I don't know.
Okay, Rashad. So, well, anyway, so you're not,
back to my interview.
so you're not getting pussy from this girl.
I didn't. Yeah.
So you're not getting any pussy from this girl. Is it because after she said you're so sweet, you were like, well, where's the pussy, or what? Were you outside when this was happening? Maybe.
Yeah, it was during COVID, so it was years ago.
It was during COVID, so
2020.
So maybe she wanted to go somewhere where she could, take her clothes off, take her mask off, and thank you privately.
No, you know how women are. Women, they'll treat a guy they don't like, talking about, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship.
So she wouldn't have sex with you.
Yeah, she would. She was like, I'm not ready for. I don't want to take my clothes. I'm not ready for a relationship. I don't want to get naked. My body is insecure. But as soon as they see a guy like Matt Rife, they be like, oh my God, I'm taking my clothes off. Come fuck me.
Did Matt Rife steal your bitch? Did Matt Rife come down here and steal your tatted up bitch?
Yes, he did.
Damn it, Ed. We gotta go do something about this.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he
Well,
did.
he's gonna be the guest next week, so you can handle his.
Yeah.
That'd be something, huh?
Yeah, that will be something.
There would be a different host if he was gonna be the guest next week.
Yeah.
We'd have been bought out by NBC. Well, Rashad, I can see you're in a great alpha mood. Have you been doing push-ups like I told you to?
Yes, Addy, I have.
Oh, how many are you up to?
I'm starting small 10.
You're at 10 push-ups. That's not bad, man.
Prove it.
No, not in front of you guys. No.
Not in front of us. He only does them in front of his stepdad.
Yeah, not in front of not in front of you guys.
You got to let him pay for a tattoo cover-up first before he goes that far.
Yeah. He's right. He's right.
Well, Rashad, what do you got coming up you want to let these folks know about?
December 20th, I will be here at Emmett Tavern. We do what the show?
Laughing All the Way.
Laughing All the Way. Laughing All the Way. I will be here along with Addy, Herman, the host, Clem, Jameson. Well,
Clem won't be here.
I won't be here. I'll be on Power Hour at the back line.
I'll tell you what, I'll catch him at Laughing All the Way. I'll do the details. All right, let's hear it for Rashad Vaughn, everybody. Man, that was something, huh, Ed?
Yes, it was. I'm still getting over the microphone thing. I'm kind of low tech, like I have a landline and stuff like that.
Well, you got it. Here, I'll give you a hint. All right, so this right here is where the noise goes into. And you just speak right into
Can
there.
you hear me now? Of course. Now I can. All right, I haven't been too good.
Man, half the women and men in here just squirted when you said that. God, what a voice you've got. All right, on deck we have, let me check my list. I was having so much fun here with Ed, I closed my cell phone. On deck we have Eric Christie coming to stage, James Dean.
really cool to have somebody else up here. I didn't know that Omaha had its own Central Park grandpa from a Pixar movie. Thanks for coming. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. You're welcome.
I went to Whole Foods yesterday. I'm one of those people that likes to play with words in my mind. And I don't know if you've bought wine recently, but they have them like put into little different categories. One of the categories is old world whites. And like I thought, you know, I didn't know that was a wine category. I thought that was like the politically correct name for racist boomers. But it works. Another thing that I saw that I like to play off of is the grocery store. They've got all those pre-made things in the breakfast section. Like you can get hash browns and stuff that are ready to go, like almost room temperature. Everything's just, you know, you can just pack it up and go. One of the things that they have is they've got scrambled eggs in a carton. And it's like, that's fine, whatever. But they've got different flavors and stuff now. And they're called egg beaters. And my first thought was, man, I thought they called those egg undershirts. That's racist. I just wanted to make fun of Ed and do 2 one-liners, so that's all I've got.
James Dean. What's up, James? How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How are you?
Oh, hey, real quick, let's hear it for Emma, our bartender on the other side of that wall, everybody. Make sure you tip her well. Generosity brings joy. Say hi, Emma.
Hi, man.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Beer, I thought he seems more like a coffee guy, but...
Yeah, well, he hasn't had his Nesquik yet, so
Okay.
We got to work him into
Ovaltine.
His Ovaltine, that's right. So, James, I mean, man, you're looking like a human. How you doing, buddy?
I am a human. Sometimes fortunately, sometimes unfortunately. Just depends on how I feel.
If you could be one animal, what would it be?
How complex does the animal have to be?
More than 3 atoms.
Oh, God.
I don't know what that means.
It's pretty... if I could be any animal, I would want to be a tardigrade. Yeah.
A tardigrade?
Yeah. It's a microscopic animal that's multicellular, but they're really small.
Ah, cellular. That's the word I
And
was
so
looking for.
I would be unaware of anything
Okay.
and fundamentally immortal. It'd be great.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Are tardigrades asexual?
No.
Really?
No, they fuck.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'd be a nice change for you, James.
Right.
That's how you make more tardigrades.
Tiny
Oh,
little
really?
fucks.
But they do have asexual animals. Oh, by the way, I was a zoology major. Before I was an accountant. I have 2 degrees.
And a
Well, all right,
chess
we're
player.
canceling the rest of the show. Everybody get out. No, all right, okay, so you know about the tardigrade lifestyle.
I don't even know what that is. What's a tardigrade? I don't know.
Black bears. Water bears. Okay.
That's like the kindergarten version of the name. is
Wow.
water
Wow.
Oh,
You
okay.
hear that? You guys are at a kindergartner level of tardigrade knowledge, according to James. I didn't say it. I'm just here. Okay, so James, what is your favorite Christmas tree treat? Wait, that's not the right question. All right, what is your favorite Christmas treat?
Christmas treat.
Yes.
Oh, God. We're a pretty non-traditional family as far as Christmas goes, so we just like pick a theme and make random food. But if I had to go to somebody else's Christmas, probably like bread pudding.
Bread pudding, okay.
Yeah.
Would that be like pumpernickel bread, or what kind of bread do you put in
No,
bread
you
pudding?
use non-flavor heavy bread.
Non-flavored heavy bread.
So like wheat or white, but you don't want to put rye and stuff in it.
Okay.
It's kind of a racist recipe. It can't be dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we started to notice a trend here with these
Yeah, for
Christmas
sure.
traditions.
That's right.
I mean, Christianity just went, wow, these lights and greeneries are really cool. We're just going to steal that from you.
Yeah, who'd they steal it from?
Pagans.
The pagans.
Yeah.
Do you have any religious affiliation?
I do not.
You don't?
No, I'm an ex-evangelical.
You're ex-evangelical.
Mm-hmm.
Like an ex-evangelical, maybe.
Yeah. We don't have a cool name like Jack Mormons do.
Jack Mormons?
You've ever heard of Jack Mormon?
Do they just work out all the time?
No, that's just the name for a Mormon who has gone astray.
Oh, okay.
Drinks caffeine, doesn't believe, that sort of thing.
Okay, yeah, those Mormons are wild. Yeah.
Oh, have you seen like the Utah soda shops?
No, I haven't.
Fuck, like there's a whole TikTok where they're like, we're gonna go get a soda, and it's Mormon girls, instead of drinking like a healthy cup of black fucking coffee, they go to a soda shop and they get like 14 different sugary syrups in a soda, and they carry it around in their giant Stanley cup. They're all gonna be like fucking diabetic in 2 months.
So did you climax to this, or what?
I'm asexual, just happened across probably because I'm interested in people who are, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not disconnecting, but
sinners.
Well, just breaking up from their religion. It's very interesting to hear people deconstruct. That's the word I was looking for.
Well, sure, yeah. It sounds like their feet will be deconstructed from their bodies if they keep drinking that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And whoever eats those feet will be in for a treat. It'll be so full of sugar. It'll be delicious.
Yeah. Well, there has been a lot of serial killer talk tonight. Who's your favorite serial killer, Ed?
Favorite serial killer?
He was not ready for that question.
I'd have to. I'm a homer. Charles Starkweather. He's kind of. Nobody talks about Charles Starkweather anymore.
I've been to his grave.
You've been to Charles Starkweather's grave?
It's in Wyuka Cemetery,
No,
which is a walking distance from my house.
So this is a local guy. What was his
Lincoln. He's from Lincoln.
Oh, a Lincoln guy.
Yeah.
Huh?
He was a garbage man.
Oh, really? Did
My
he ever
favorite-
feed his roommate garbage or anything like that?
No, but I had a bartender who, a friend of mine named Gano. She's from from Germany, but her claim to fame was that Charles Starkweather was her garbage man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, that's not really
Just
a big
sifting
deal,
through
but
it, looking for
some of us are
clues.
just kind of losers. That's the closest we come to our 15 minutes of fame.
Sure, yeah. Well, I'm going to have to look up Charles Starkweather, and maybe we'll have him on or something. I don't
Well,
know.
I'll give you a brief thing. Basically, 1957 and early 1958, he killed approximately 11 people.
Wow.
He killed.
He's got a degree in history too.
And and I think he was
He's just
finally
spent his
caught
whole
in
life in college.
Wyoming. He was he tried to shoot some guy, and I think he wrestled him down. But
So that's where it went wrong.
and they executed him on June 25th, 1959.
Okay, so it was warm out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a great brief history of Charles Starkweather. Thank you, Ed.
I know that's not really part of a comedy routine, but
Oh, no,
anyway.
I am having a blast
There
right
are so
now.
many
I'll tell you
side
what.
conquests in this.
Oh, no, I think I'm the main conquest. It's me and Ed talking. But yeah, all right, so back to you. So you were hanging out. So you said you're asexual. So when's the last time you have got off?
Oh, God, every day. It's just like any other person. I don't want to have sex with another person.
So
but
what
that still feels good.
So what turns you on?
It's still men.
Okay, so you're thinking about men, you're watching men. You
But
must
it's-
love Quik Draw.
I don't know.
Okay, so men. Okay, you seem like the kind of guy who would get off to 3D printers making untraceable guns or something. Oh, look at the trigger on that one.
Are the untraceable guns being used for a good purpose, like killing healthcare CEOs?
I think so.
All right.
Allegedly.
Well, hell yeah, James.
Ghost guns make me wet, is what I'm saying.
Okay, well, I think there's going to be a big crossover between the asexual community and the Quik Draw Gun Runners Association that Joe and I are getting started. 2025, year of the gun runners.
Now remember something about autoeroticism. Okay. Here's the deal.
Topic switch.
Now, if you that's you're talking about if you get off every day, right? What do you do?
Yeah, straighten your kid
Masturbation.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Autoeroticism.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about fucking hanging ourselves until we.
No, like that. What's
No
his name?
asphyxiation, I
Carradine
gotcha.
or Keith Carradine or whatever. No, anyway.
I keep the trash bags for the trash can.
Now, do you have high self-esteem?
No.
Okay.
I'm up here. What the fuck?
When you have high self-esteem and you're masturbating, you're having sex with someone you love. But on the other hand, if you have low self-esteem, you're basically hate fucking yourself. So that's just something to keep in mind. I probably shouldn't have brought that up, but it's just. I think about
Okay.
those things. I'm a
All
Catholic, and masturbation is
This
a
has
sin.
been
So
Ed's Philosophy Corner, everyone.
Hell yeah! I'll tell you what. We're about to change this to Quick Ed. I love this show.
Ed
you
majored
are
in philosophy
You are
also.
doing so
Just
good, Ed.
Ed and Addy talk about weird shit podcast.
Yeah. All right. Let's hear it for James, everybody. I'm gonna go back to talking to Ed here. Yeah. Ed, man, I could talk to you for hours, Ed. And what I love about is that these comics are just getting so mad. They're like, it's about me. It's about me. I showed up and I bought the camera equipment and I screwed the mic stand into the plate and I did all of this. But they didn't. And now it's you and me talking, Ed. This is a true power move. 2025, year of the Falcon. You guys shouldn't have started this. Thank you. Yes, my influence is growing. All right. All right, Ed. Oh, you are doing so good. All right, on deck we have Astrid. Coming to stage right now, Eric, Christy.
I love it. I feel like I look like Scott Frost doing stand-up comedy. The ironic part about that is I don't know shit about sports. I'm definitely the Temu version. I'm slightly confusing. I'm unexpected, but I'm hoping to be a little bit more funnier. I'm getting tired of daylight savings time right now, just mainly because I hate driving at night. I'm getting tired of these big trucks with the blinding lights. Don't these guys know it's hard enough to drive and play Pokemon Go? I'm over here trying to catch Pikachus, not felonies. Last thing I need to hear over dispatch is, we got a disorderly conduct at a Pokestop. Yeah, I'm not trying to get involved in that. When I was younger, my younger brother and I used to share a bunk bed. I loved it mainly because I was on the top bunk. Made me feel like the king of the castle. He was on the bottom bunk. I'm sure he hated it. I think it's because I pissed the bed. I'm just certain how I'm curious on how long it took for him to realize it was me. I've done a lot of people watching recently, and somewhere throughout the guidelines there's some sort of misunderstanding because I'm learning that the men's locker room is not the place for that. They end up putting you on some sort of list. You get on, they put you on some sort of list. You get to meet up with a bunch of like-minded people, get to talk about your feelings. It's cheaper in therapy. It's a bit of a win-win. But luckily for me, I don't need to be 500 feet away from the school to be away from these middle-aged angels. My boss walked up to me the other day and he asked me if I'm smoking anything over the weekend. Sour diesel was the wrong answer. So now I'm waiting for HR to respond to me if they want hickory or mesquite on their ribs. So that's all I got.
What's up, Eric? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to be here.
Man, hell yeah. I'm excited that you're here, man.
Thank you.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. And yourself? Slightly nervous, but like the first time coming up, it was kind of nerve-wracking, but second time was a little easier. I'm still kind of new to this.
Well, sure. How new are you to stand-up?
I actually started, I took a class back in November, and I think this is like my 5th time doing this.
Wow.
So,
well, you have come to the right place for stand-up comedy,
Thank you.
sir. Yeah, this is a place where we grow comics. We teach them to be funnier. We teach them to be funnier faster. How did you find out about our little organization?
Mr. Ben over here.
Oh, Ben Webb. I knew I was keeping him around for something. Yeah.
Outreach.
So, yes, Brother Ben out here getting the lost little lambs to come to the corral or whatever. So November, you take a backline class?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So now my goal is just to get comfortable on stage.
Well, fantastic, man. We do this every week. We do it on Tuesdays also. If that's another option for you. There's lots of stand-up happening in the city. So if you want exposure to it, you are in the right city.
I just got to get permission from the old ball and chain first. So
You're married?
Oh, no, just girlfriend.
Okay, so living in sin. I love that.
Yeah, she wears the pants, so.
She wears the pants?
Yeah.
Do you have any children?
No, I am my own child.
You are your own child.
Yes.
Hell yeah, man. Well, you do sort of have like a young child's look to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Too bad I'm overage, so.
Yes. No, I think you'd make great jailbait 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that, Ed?
I guess I agree. I guess, man,
I would make a great Richard Cunningham. So
you're certainly cute in your own way.
He is. Well, you know, you could tell he takes care of himself. You
I
work
try
out,
to.
Eric?
I do. I like to lift weights and do a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu stuff. So.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
How long have you been participating in that?
Oh God, I've been doing that just for about 10 years, but I've been doing like martial arts for 20 years ish.
Okay, so you're kind of a badass.
No, far from it.
That's what all the badasses say. Like,
No.
Okay, that's great, man. So you just started doing stand-up in November.
Mm-hmm.
You've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the old BJ.
Oh yeah.
For 20 years now.
Well, that for 10, but for martial arts for.
So what was your martial art before Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? How'd you start?
I did a lot of like Muay Thai kickboxing, and then decided I didn't like to get punched anymore. So I was like, let's go cuddle with people.
Sure, yeah, just find a guy and hold on to him.
Fucking right. Yeah, let's get face to face.
Sure.
Anybody here willing to grapple with him now? I mean, we got cameras and all. I'd be ashamed to let this go. No?
We'll figure something out. I think I'm gonna get another drink into Ed, and then he's gonna go for it. So you had talked about getting into a leadership position at your job. Where do you work?
I work for like a national manufacturing company. So basically, right now I'm basically an uncrowned leader of a.
Yes.
We build data or sorry, words are hard. We build electrical panels for data centers. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're hanging out with in the cobalt mines and stuff, right?
More Amazon shit.
Okay. Well, that's so you work for Amazon.
No.
Okay.
We're just like.
Are you Hunter Biden?
Huh? No. Words are hard. I'm kind of stupid. So.
That's okay. Do you smoke pot?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I did like that joke about your boss saying if you were asking if you were going to smoke anything.
Yeah.
I think you worked that one out. That'll be very funny.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
I literally just
subversion.
thought of that on the way here. So.
Oh, good. Yeah, work it out, man. There's lots of mics you can try out. What should these folks know about you before I get you out of here tonight?
I just want to get better. So just trying to get those reps in.
Well, absolutely, man. You stick with us. You are on the right path. Let's hear it for Eric Christie, everybody, making his Quik Draw debut. All right. On deck, we have Johnny Hurtung, but coming to the stage right now, Astrid Munn.
Okay, you guys all know me. You know I'm a person of color, and I'm queer, and I'm Jewish. So, that means I've got a couple of targets on my back. And, I think about that when I meet new people. Like, am I going to be safe? Like, is this person going to try to touch my hair or see if there's horns hidden in the hair, And if you don't have these problems, you might be a redneck. Which honestly sounds like a pretty enviable position from where I'm at. But there is kind of a quick litmus test. And it boils down to, are you a sci-fi person or are you a fantasy person? Sci-fi people, they like Star Trek. They're okay with a spaceship driven by a black woman, a Soviet, a Gaysian, and 2 Jewish French Canadians. And they're all about boldly going where no man has gone before. And most of the time that's just like making out with like a cyborg or making out with an android or your black coworker. But that's still I'm okay. I'm safe with the sci-fi people. The fantasy people, I'm a little creeped out that when you want to escape to another world, there's a lot of feudalism, and people like me keep getting driven out of town, and you say the word Shylock way too casually in normal conversation. And I'm not really worried that you're gonna fuck me, because I know I've got nothing on your sister or your mom. That's all I had.
Astrid Munn. Very good, Astrid, per usual.
Thank Thank you.
Ed's got a question.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no.
Actually, I don't have a question.
Oh, okay. All right.
But,
I saw you raising your hand there. I wasn't sure.
Well, with the what is it? The sci-fi people, what's okay with them is like a lot of times like. From a guy's standpoint, these chicks, they're like from outer space and stuff like that, but they're really hot. The only thing wrong with them is they have a metal eyebrow. And I can live with that. You ever notice that?
Metal eye, like you mean
Metal eyebrow.
Like a unibrow.
cyborg? Oh, like yeah.
No,
or
no, not unibrow.
Okay.
you know,
Leonid Brezhnev or whatever.
I mean, Klingons, they had some pretty gnarly.
Yeah. I would always concentrate on the people that like. The only thing wrong with the woman is that she's green, but she's still a hot chick.
Right?
From
it was
Star
all
Trek.
an allegory.
Yes.
Ed, what's the craziest colored woman you've ever had sex with?
Let me think about this. She wasn't dead, but she was like totally white. I mean, like when I mean.
Perhaps an
it was
albino.
great.
Did
Yeah.
she have a pulse?
Well, that doesn't matter. No, I made this up. I hardly ever have sex, much less.
Nobody believes you, Ed. I think you're slinging dick all over Leavenworth Street.
That's
honestly.
a good question, though. Did she have a pulse? And that kind of makes a difference, doesn't it?
Legally, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
you should be a lawyer.
Funny.
No, really. Are you?
Yes,
Are
I
you
am.
really a lawyer?
Yeah.
Oh, good
She's
for
an
you.
immigration attorney, and she makes those kind of jokes on this stage. Can you believe that?
My brother was an immigration attorney.
Really?
Yeah, a real estate attorney. But yeah, that's
Well,
cool.
It is cool. I mean, honestly, Astrid, I very funny the stuff about the horns and the hair. And now that you said it, I can't stop thinking about it. I'm like, it
Are
would
there
be
horns in
perfect.
there? Are there horns in there? I've been trying to see since you said it. Are there horns under your hair? You like set us up. You never answered that though.
I mean, that's a stereotype about Jews is that we have horns.
I've never heard that stereotype.
Oh, okay.
I didn't expect to be learning Jewish stereotypes from you, but I appreciate it. I mean, I'll keep that one in the record.
I don't have horns in my hair.
All right.
It's all right. We're all kosher here. All right. So, I mean, I do like your hair. You look like a young Sigourney Weave. From Aliens.
I'll take it. I'll
Okay,
take
thanks.
it.
I wrote that one down myself. Yeah. What's the weirdest kiss you've ever had?
Ooh, that was here at Emmett's during the pandemic. Do you remember this cokehead named Dustin? I don't know.
DeCock?
Yeah, Duff. Anyway, Dustin.
Dustin DeCock?
I don't know if he
Was he a woman?
He was a dude.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
It was like during a Husker game, and I think I had a few beers in my system, and like we were all wearing masks because it was like the middle of the pandemic and it was fall, and like I jokingly was like, haha, let's kiss, but we both had masks on, so it was like fabric on fabric, and I'm like, ha ha ha, that was funny what I did. He's like, no, can we do that again? And yeah.
Sorry, I brought it up. That's some real weird shit. Yeah, it is weird for him to be like, can we do it again? Like, I want that skin-on-skin contact.
I don't know. He's also been known to have like sex in the parking lot here. so-
Really?
yeah.
How do you know?
I only heard that he had sex and like somebody like would just walk by his car and they just like saw his like naked butt in the window and
Wow.
Well, yeah, there's like so much sex happening in this parking lot.
There
right
is.
here.
As we
Yeah,
speak, people are getting laid in that parking lot.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I'm not having sex in the Emmett's parking lot.
Well, fuck. I thought you were an American.
She goes to the alley like
I'm going to stop
respectable
parking on the street.
Yeah, Ed's got a new place to park now. He's going to go over there and get some. Well, yeah, there's plenty of nice ladies out there that will, give you what you want for a pretty decent price. And they may or may not be on crack, but hey, that's the fun of the game. So, Astrid, you're going to be on the show on the 20th, Laughing All the Way, another one of our fantastic comics. Is there anything else you want to let these folks know about before I get you out of here?
Check me out on Substack. I write short stories. AG Munn on Substack. Thank you.
All right, let's hear for Astrid Munn, everybody. Absolutely killing. All right, on deck we have Lucas Schneider coming to the stage for his second time on Quik Draw, Johnny Hurton.
Hey, how we doing? I'm back. My name's Johnny. My pronouns are bra and dude. Call them my pronouns. My cheating ass ex-girlfriend, I call her slut and whore. I know how that sounds. I don't call women that usually, but those are her pronouns. So trust me, she earned those. She definitely earned those. The other day I was waking up. Somebody called me misogynistic for that joke, and I was like, God, that's just a joke. I'm not really actually misogynistic. And I woke up the other day and I was like, hey Siri, what's the weather? And she was like, it's cold. And I was like, fuck you, bitch. And I was like, oh, maybe I am, you know?
It's currently clear and 37 degrees. Today's high will be 43.
See, hey, thank you. So I had to put it to the test. I changed Siri to a man's voice. Turns out I'm like really nice to that guy. All right, no. Guess I have mommy issues or something. Yeah. I didn't go to Vegas on my 21st. A lot of people go to Vegas on their 21st birthday. I couldn't handle it, you know? I feel like going to Vegas on your 21st birthday is like liberating Auschwitz and then like taking them straight to a buffet. Like, you're not going to be able to handle that, you know what I mean? Okay, I wish I wasn't here. I always grew up, I was always told that, you know, if you eat watermelon seeds, that you grow a watermelon inside you, you know? So I was like yay high as like a kid walking around punching pregnant women. Okay, another one that I shouldn't have done. I always speed through school zones because I don't want to get hit by any stray bullets. Oh, yeah!
Johnny Hurton. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Thanks.
Man,
How you doing?
There we go. I was waiting for that mic stand to come all the way around. It's amazing the combinations that mic gets put into.
Yeah. I'm going to put that behind me. You know
Sure,
what I mean?
yeah. Get comfortable,
Oh,
man.
is this Ed?
This is Ed, man.
Dude, fucking, I never seen Ebenezer Scrooge out of character. You know what I mean? I was just kidding. I love you, Ed.
That's fine. I love Ebenezer. He turned out to be a decent guy.
Yeah, you're like optimistic Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yes.
This is like the jolliest grump I've ever met. How you doing? All right, I'm sorry. That's your show.
No, that's fine. I enjoy people engaging with the guests instead of just talking over him to my co-host over there. So you've been a month sober from weed, you said?
Oh, no, like 3 hours. That was a lie. Lie. I've been trying for, yeah.
It's hard to quit the pot.
No, it is. Why would you quit pot in this? Why would you stop? Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to be sober?
No.
Yeah.
So do you drink also?
Yeah.
That'll get a little cross-faded. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not often.
Not often. Do you drink before sets?
Yeah.
Okay. How much do you drink?
How much?
Yeah, before a set.
Enough.
Well, this is your sponsor. He just left. He's going to go report you to your parole officer.
How's it feel to walk our guest?
I think that's the first time that's ever happened, actually. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's fine. That's not on you. So we're having a real Muay Thai theme tonight. I noticed you have a Muay Thai shirt. Do you and the other guy ever roll together? Or
No. I'm scared of him. I'm scared of that guy.
He looks like
he was like, don't be afraid of me. That's the guy. You're right. You should be afraid of that guy.
No, like he stopped doing Muay Thai because he got punched so many times in the face. That's what you're dealing with that guy.
Yeah.
That guy's like a damn Spartan warrior.
Yeah, he is.
I think you two should roll later.
Spartan Warriors. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
He's into kids. That's what I meant.
That's not where I was going. Were they?
Well, according to all my fan fiction. No. So, what do you do for work?
I make coffee right now. Yeah, I make coffee.
You make coffee for.
This is online. I shouldn't have said that.
We could censor it out. We have the technology.
we'll bleep it.
Yeah.
He
Sweet
makes-
Beans Coffee Company. Come out. It's way out south. I'm in the burbs.
Okay, you say way south. Where is that at? So you are in Omaha.
I am. Is that Omaha technically?
Well,
They're
I mean,
like,
it's Omaha.
we don't claim you. Nobody claims.
190th and Q. Okay, well, we'll put the maps away. All right, so okay, I noticed you call from a Kansas City number, so I was
do.
wondering if you were maybe from Kansas City.
That is hometown.
Kansas City, Kansas, right?
Yeah, the Kansas side. Yeah.
Sure, yeah, not the Missouri one.
Yeah.
So how'd you end out here?
Okay. Well, this is kind of a long story.
Okay, well, is it a funny one?
Well, I mean, I moved to Montana a couple of years ago, and then I lost all my money, and then got fired, and then kind of lived in my car for 3 months. Yeah, that's not really positive. No, it was fun. You're supposed to laugh at that. It was fun. And then my aunt was then I lived on a farm for the past couple months in Pennsylvania. I worked on a farm. And I didn't know what I was going to do for the winter. And my aunt was like, you should come to Omaha. I have a free place to stay. I have a greenhouse in my basement.
Ooh.
And I got to Omaha, and I was like, fuck, I'd rather be homeless. You know what I mean? No offense,
So this
but
was
that
just-
should be Omaha's tagline. I'd rather be homeless.
Yeah, no, Omaha's tagline is, if you're here, you're queer.
Yeah, well, been there,
So-
done that.
Oh, really?
No, I was
Have you ever had any sort of bisexual experiences?
Kind of, I mean.
Kind of, huh?
Yeah, probably.
You think you'd remember?
I think I've had a hand job. Yeah.
You've gotten a hand job?
Yeah, college is weird.
In college?
Yeah.
Was it a drummer? No, I'm just wondering.
You know, I
That's
think
a
about
sex
it.
tape I'd watch. I mean, come on.
Man, that drummer just turned red over there. Really red.
Okay, so you're out getting hand jobs by guys. This is your first year in Omaha, is that correct?
Yeah.
How long have you done stand up?
How do you answer that question?
With time.
With time?
Months, years.
I mean, it's stand-up's like a bad relationship, we keep breaking up and we keep getting together.
So you've had a few breaks?
Yeah.
When did you first do stand up?
Last week?
7 years ago.
Okay, so off and on for 7 years.
Yeah.
What scenes have you been in?
Kansas City mostly, Asheville, North Carolina, a couple summers, Missoula, Montana.
All the epicenters.
Yeah. That's where you're gonna. Yeah, exactly.
Well, man, I'll tell you right now, you are in the current epicenter of the new wave of comedy. Austin's already done. If you're in Austin and you're making it, you're a millionaire. Making it.
You're either a millionaire
or you're living in your car. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, man, I think you came here at just the right time.
Thank you.
I think you and me have a long future together.
Oh, do it.
You're gonna put me in a rear naked joke, and I'm gonna come. I'll tell you what.
Oh my God.
And then Ed's gonna fucking
All right,
document it.
this show's over. Thanks.
Hell yeah, man.
That's how we're gonna end it. Right?
Well, yeah, we'll be in touch. You stick around. We'll get some stuff going. We're always looking for new talent and new to us talent that has been in the game a while. I thought you were funny. Let's.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay. All right.
I think that's it.
Let's hear it for him. For Johnny Hertung. Hell yeah, man. Man, that fist bump hurt, man. That was like the force of 1,000 winds. That was crazy. All right. On deck, we have Ben Webb. Come on stage right now. Lucas Schneider.
I am so happy for Summer and his tax-funded health care. I'll bet you that won't cover a bucket for you to carry a tune in, though. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to need y'all's help with this. The Christmas decoration, white guy, beard, big old Russian hat. His arm is connected to his jaw. What are them things? Nutcrackers? Yeah. What are we supposed to call the black ones then? Thank you. Nutcracker. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Jesus Christ. All right. I've spent the last 6 years being a mailman, which in my opinion is too long to do anything. But from that position, I think I'm in a good place to say, fuck Santa Claus and his bullshitting ass. Yeah. Sinterklaas, Papa Noel, that guy, fuck him. You know, the one day a year working ass motherfucker. If he was out delivering with me, he wouldn't be so fucking fat. In my house, Santa Claus gives all the bullshit gifts. All the socks and underwear and toothpaste. As far as my kids are concerned, Santa's workshop looks like a Vietnamese sweatshop. Right? Except point your ears. Anyway, what's 90% of clothes an old dog and your iPhone have in common? They all require euthanasia. All right. Great. Oh, man. One more comment to fill up my time. Astrid, did you mean target on your back or number on your arm? That was pretty bad. All right, we'll end that there.
Lucas Schneider ending with a little anti-Semitism to finish the setup.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it.
Yeah, man. Well, that was a set. Man, that was crazy. That was. I like just watching you just kind of push through. That's always fun.
You can't get to the other side if you quit, you know?
That's right. You got to push through all of it. So I was confused by the Nutcracker joke also. What does it mean?
Rashad's the only one that can say it, I think.
It's not a
You get
cracker.
it? The white guy with a hat and mustache. He's a nutcracker, so what are we supposed to call the black ones?
A nutcracker.
Yeah, that'll work. That's much cleaner than what was popping into my head.
Okay, well, I think maybe we could have Astrid say it because
Astrid could say
she
it
is,
too.
as we say, a half-C. That was her words, not mine. She said half-C. I couldn't believe that.
I can only say half the word.
Okay.
Which half? First or second half?
The cool half. All right, so Nutcracker. Let's see, man. I appreciate you showing up here and being available to be on the show. In a rare turn of events, you took a Mexican's job. No way was supposed to be here, and now you're stealing his job.
Well, you know, the paradigms are really shifting in this country.
Yep.
So.
2025, Year of the Falcon. Everything's going to be turned on its head. Man, too much power sitting here on my throne that's wobbly. Thank you. I'm here. Man, I like that you have 2 pins in your pocket. Is one for the funny jokes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been using the other one tonight.
Yeah, the other one's the only one that's been working. I like that you came up and called the crowd nerds. That's sort of the pot calling the kettle black jacket, if you will.
Yeah, exactly. I know them when I see them.
Yeah, sure. Nerd
We can
recognizes
spot
nerd.
our own. I get it.
Oh, absolutely. No, it's wonderful. Let's see here. How are you doing, though?
Well, I mean, I'm upright and breathing, so I shouldn't bitch about anything, right?
Well, I'm sure you still could. What do you got?
Well, I mean, you know, I spoke very pro-union earlier, but I'm part of a real shit union, so that's cool.
Are you a union worker?
Yeah, technically.
So the post office has its own union?
It has like 6 unions inside
Really?
of it, yeah. One for each different section of people. People that work at the windows, people that are out delivering, the people that are driving the trucks.
Okay, I thought
There's
you were
different unions for each of them.
Okay, when you said different types of people, I thought it was going to be like a nutcracker thing you were talking about. It's like, here we've got the white union and and the other union. Okay, Ed, I mean, how do you feel about what you've heard this evening?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not damaged. I won't need therapy, but I'm going to have to think about this long and hard.
Oh, good,
And
yeah.
just whatever.
Ed, you seem like a guy who, I mean, really looks forward to getting mail.
I do, but I don't look forward to opening it.
Okay.
So I just kind of look at it. If it's a bill, I open it. If not, whatever.
Yeah, we don't get to deliver the good shit, man.
You don't deliver the good stuff.
No, we deliver the bullshit.
What's your least favorite thing to deliver to people?
babies.
Oh yes, the store.
I've been for a couple of them. Let's see. Worst thing to deliver. It has got to be court summons for not paying your child support, because I have to go up to the door and knock.
You have to knock.
Yeah.
So
Well, let me tell you, this house will be making a shitload of noise all the way from when I leave the truck at the street and I walk up to the door. As soon as I knock, silence. And nobody comes to the door.
You can just tell who's about to get a court summons because they're making more noise than anybody else in the neighborhood.
Exactly. Yep.
That checks out.
It does, doesn't it?
Maybe we could get Astrid over there and help them with their immigration case.
Well, I think these are legal citizens. They just shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know?
I think we should deport.
They're white people.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we should have mass deportation of American citizens too while we're at it.
That'd be fine. I think we could lose a few and we'd be okay.
I think it'd be all right.
So the Deadbeat Dad Society is not a big fan of yours?
No, they don't
what
like
you're
me.
saying.
Not one bit. Apparently, I knock like a cop, I guess.
That would be funny to expect a cop and then they open the door and it's you.
Right?
I imagine you with a fanny pack on over your uniform. Is that the case?
That is exactly the
Do
case.
you wear the fanny pack?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You're so ridiculous. Oh, man, Ed. You ever got a court summons before, Ed?
No. I've been arrested a few times.
Really?
Have DUIs, have drunk and disorderly, trying to get in a bar without a underage. I had a fake ID back.
So this
in
must have been
Lincoln.
5 or 6 years ago, huh?
No.
Look, I want
you.
my accountant to have a drunk and disorderly charge.
Yeah, drunk and disorderly.
That's what I want.
That sounds like
Accountants are heavy drinkers.
I would be too.
It's part of the job.
I know. I love stopping by to drop mail off at the accountant office. I tell you what.
That sounds like you were a heavy drinker for that line delivery. I don't know
it
what the hell you
certainly
just
felt
said.
like it.
Ed, what's your drink of choice when you're going over people's documents?
Well, I have several. I used to. I like whiskey sours, but I like bourbon, a Kentucky bourbon, and
are you my dad?
Could be.
That is exactly what I've been drinking all night, Ed.
I'm old enough to be your granddad.
Yeah. Well,
in Arkansas, I could be your great grandfather because they all have kids at 12. So I'm 71 and you're like 30.
Don't cut yourself short. You'd be the great uncle too.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? My dad was actually a few years older than you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he's like, okay.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't even the youngest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm what you call old sperm. Old sperm Herman, they call me. Old spermin. Do you have any kids, Ed?
No.
No?
I have this kind of lady friend, but we haven't been intimate for years.
Oh, really?
But we've known each other for like 20-some years, and we haven't had relations for years. But I kind of got kids and grandkids out of it. So I don't really have kids and grandkids, but...
so did she have kids and grandkids?
Oh, yeah,
Rashad.
of course. So I'm kind of... And they actually
Are
see
you
me
close
and they-
enough that you can write them off?
No, you can't do that. They have to be...
Yeah, we got some
I have to
tax
be married
fraud
to her.
happening here on Quik Draw.
But anyway, so I'm... no, I really don't have kids and grandkids, but I kind of do, which doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, I think it makes about as much sense as everything else we've seen on the show tonight. Well, so you were saying that you guys haven't had sex in a while. Have you thought about maybe paying for her tattoo?
No. I do support her. So the deal is, she doesn't have support. I was going to say that. I didn't want to sound like we're all a bunch of losers up here, like a bunch of candy asses supporting women who won't have sex with us. I mean,
yeah, that's some real beta behavior.
I'm just going, nah, damn.
Yeah, I think that's why Rashad turned on you so quick. He could tell you were.
I meant
paying
no
for a woman.
disrespect. If I said anything out of line, I'm sorry.
No, I insist. More disrespect, please. Yes, the more disrespect, the better here on Quik Draw. Oh, Lucas, fan. Isn't this guy hilarious?
I love it. I'm loving every minute of it.
Oh, man, I'm a booking genius, dude. So, Lucas, you got a very busy week coming up, don't you, sir?
I sure do, pal.
Let these folks know where they can find you, man.
All right, you can find me at Smiley Comedy on all social media. I've got a showcase coming up at the Dubliner Pub on the 28th of December. Both Clem and Addy are going to be on that. It'll be a hell of a show. And then, of course, every Monday night at the Dubliner Pub, open mic. And then on New Year's, I'm going to be on a show here, right? Yep, here. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to you? Perfect. Wonderful. I've been Lucas Schneider. Thank you. Good night.
Lucas Schneider, everybody. All right, guys. We are down to our final comedian of the night, guys. You know this man. He is absolutely one of my favorite comics. He does it all. Improv, stand-up, roasting. He's a artist. Wait, no. He's an actor. Sorry. He's an autistic guy. No, so he's absolutely such a talent. Ben Webb. Quik Draw.
Yeah. Get some bobbing going. That's right. Second set time. I love it. I think strippers are proof that all that glitters is not gold. Okay. Okay. All right. Trying out some different jokes like that. That I think owning a rooster is like a good fart. It's silly most of the time, but alarming in the morning. Okay, all right, a little shaky, all right, a little bit. I think you cannot find a greater contrast of joy from seeing a dog out on a walk and seeing a dog walker walking that dog out on the walk. That contrast between the faces are serious. Like the human being, it just screams, I just started a new fitness goal. It just is not having a good time. And well, all right, get a little Joe Hopkins representation up here. That's a nice, I created that bomb. That's a nice feel to it, cool. Kind of proud of it a little bit. That prior to 1930, doctors referred to breast cancer as a coup d'etat. Joe Hopkins sticking around, I get a little bit. Okay, got that. It's a good deal. The Bob Carey pedestrian bridge often will have lights in the color of whatever that month's event is, and they have recently this year done that for breast cancer awareness. And they're very sensitive because they only light one side of the bridge. So we've got that going there. So also in Joe Hopkins thing, I know I've got one more. I do not. So I'm going to look like an ass, and we're going to go to the interview portion. All right.
Ben Webb. You know, if you really wanted to channel Joe Hopkins, you should have just came up here and said the N-word.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I want this to be my last appearance. No, it's been good. I appreciate having Ed up here. Good to meet you, sir. Yeah, it's been a good dynamic all the way through here. Hearing the accounting, you know, have no idea how difficult it is to try to remember the jokes you want to try tonight when you've got, if I were a rich man, through the whole, going through your head.
That was a beautiful show tune. Thank you.
Yeah. He's got it's a very distinguished look. I appreciate it.
Oh, doesn't he? I mean, this guy, he reminds me of like Bob and Ray. You ever listen to them on NPR?
Oh, it's been a while since I've heard that. But
old school radio.
I'll have to look that up. Okay, nice.
Is it Chris Ray or Chris something that's the son of one of those guys?
Gould. Or Chris.
He was like in
Elliot Gould?
No, he was in, what am I trying to say? Groundhog Day, and he had a show where it was a TV show on sitcom on Sunday nights, and his job, he had a paper route, and he was like your age, and he lived at home, and he had a paper route.
He's a 30-year-old with a paper route?
Yeah.
He sounds like a real nutcracker.
But he's actually Bob and Ray. He's one of those guys' kid.
Okay, I'm going to have to check that out.
Name.
We'll pull that up on the internet later.
Okay.
We have the technology.
Oh yeah. We got $6 million man. We have the technology. We can make him better.
That's right. So Ben, man, again, I'm so glad that you were able to do that ballet and walk away from it. So I was wondering, you had talked about strippers. You opened up real hot and you ended real hot. So that's good.
Well, you try to have the joke sandwich.
That's
You've heard
right.
of that term?
Sure, I know my way around a sandwich.
Yeah. For those that aren't, it's technique where you try to hide a newer one you're not as confident with in between two that you know will work. Joke sandwich. And I should have picked my meat better. So I should. I put them away. I should be able to recognize it better, but sometimes that's what it is. Comedy, you got to get up here like Eric and others, and you got to take your swings and take your lumps.
That's right, man. And you're a man that knows his way around lumps. Yes.
There it is.
So, what's your favorite Christmas treat?
Treat.
Okay,
there's a second teacher.
It's like tree with a T at the end.
Well, we don't talk about that incident in '96. Way too many pine needles and an unsatisfied sticky woman. So
we've all been there.
Right. Treat with a T. I would say when I used to make the homemade fudge with my grandma. That she had the best balance of sweetness with whatever it is that she made. However she made it was the best that I've ever tasted. No matter what else I've eaten from stores, just never quite right. But Grandma always got it right. So, yeah, I'd say that's my favorite because you also had the memory of making it with her. So.
What was that again?
Fudge.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just zoned out. I was looking out the window at a prostitute. I was like, I wonder how much she'll charge to jerk me off. All right, so fudge. Yeah, fudge is great, man. Did she have the nuts in it?
Yeah, a little bit of walnut. Oh yeah.
Wow, you just went summer there on saying, oh yeah, get those nuts in there, yeah.
Oh yeah, chocolate melting on your tongue like that it's something else, man.
That's filthy.
It's really easy to overdo it. Lucas knows what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Sure, Lucas knows his way around all types of chocolate.
Oh yeah.
So you had talked about having. I liked your stripper joke. All that glitters is not gold. That's very good, very funny. Have you ever had any encounters with a stripper?
Not in a club. I've known them as humans off stage, if that makes sense. They have revealed what they do, not in the club setting.
So I like that you call it off stage. You're such a performer that you consider the strip club to be on stage. Like, yeah, she's about to go do her set.
with a set.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've never been to a strip club?
No, I have not. No.
Man, they would love you, man. They'd have so many fools to try to steal your money from. They'd be like, where is it?
They know I'm not going to be able to run to the exit real quick. Or I am no threat. I look like the kind of couch or beanbag they want to relax in when they clock out. So I'm sure I could, but who carries cash anymore? It just, in this economy, I can't go out there and waste that, let alone feel like I'm degrading the dignity of human beings I love.
So you do love the strippers?
Well, yeah, off stage.
So off stage, let's get into this. How did you meet these women, and what faculty did you meet them to where the conversation came up that they were in fact strippers?
So a few very interesting Bible studies.
Amen,
you
brother.
gotta share your past, you know what I mean? Like, oh, really? Oh, okay, all right. Wow, you're wearing full coverage skirts tonight. Good for you, Bethany. I'm not gonna look or try to imagine what that looks like when it's wobbling and shaking. But
wobbling, you make her sound like a transmission.
Yeah, just. Try not to stutter saying Deuteronomy. Just gotta turn to the right book. But it's stuff like that. I've been told I have a rather comforting presence, energy kind of to be around. So people just share, sometimes overshare with me. So it could be just easy conversations off to the side, whatever that may be. So it's almost like a confessional, kind of like, I'm not going to do anything to you, I swear. I don't have a car nearby I'm going to drag you to. You don't have to tell me this. But apparently they trust me enough to just share. Yeah. So.
Man, that was some great spin you just put on that answer. So you're saying at church you met some ladies who used to be strippers?
A few, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that and not and also not that extreme. Like they would do a burlesque where they would kind of push things, like kind of a cabaret style type stuff. So yeah, and I know a number of them now that do burlesque and all of that. I mean, when you're in theater circles and all that, you do what you need to do either to make money, or theater or stand-up is not enough self-expression, so sometimes you do other things. So yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time I met, man, the funniest stripper, man. I mean, she was doing her set. I mean, she had 5 minutes of dead baby jokes that just leveled the crowd, dude. I'd never seen anything like it. Wonder how she's doing. Arkansas girl.
She didn't smuggle any up on stage, did she?
What, babies or jokes?
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is Christopher. Put it on the pole.
Yeah, no, it was an 18 and up kind of place.
Randall really reacted to that. I think he's been there before.
Yeah, Randall was the pole.
I woke up one morning and there were 5 kids.
You woke up one morning and there was 5 kids. It sounds like Epstein's Island. What are you talking about? This guy's crazy over here. Oh my God!
That's when he decided to teach them music, and the Jackson 5 was born. So.
Nice of you to show up tonight, Clem. I appreciate you.
I'm putting the mic down after that one. I'm not going to top it.
Well, I mean, what a great show this has been tonight. Ed, do you have any parting words to give to Ben, maybe on strippers or any type of lifestyle things he could work on?
Well, I understand where you're coming from, and a lot of times I'm like that. People like trust me, tell me stuff. Psycho chicks are just gravitate toward me. I mean, I'm not going to get any laid or anything, but like they tell me their hot life story and they're wacky as all get out, and other crazy people. About a third of my friends have been in prison. There's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, I'm not sure what I'm telling you, but I understand you seem that way, that you would have people just come up to you and just trust you.
Oh, the things I know, yes.
Exactly.
I guard them well and all that, but yes, it happens, and sometimes I get to translate that into funny, and other times I take a while to find the funny, and that's okay. I'm gonna still take my swings. So.
Well, you are finding the funny here tonight. Where can these people find you next time?
Yeah, appreciate that. This upcoming Friday, for people here in the room, upcoming Friday at 7 p.m., the Blackstone Theater will be my improv group called Making a Scene. January 2nd, starting off the new year strong at Bar 39 with LMA Omaha. Got it out, the showcase up there. And I will have a number of things in the works. I'm going to be auditioning for a few plays, so hopefully we'll be able to announce something that I'll be in. There's a sketch show in March, and I'm getting some stand-up show together in February to help produce that. So I'm going to have a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to share it all with you right on this stage. How about that?
Let's hear for Ben Webb, ladies and gentlemen. How about it for our fantastic guest host, Ed Pfeiffer? Of course, the executioner, Clem Jameson. The pinnacle of percussion, Reese Thurber. The sax symbol himself, Randall Turner. Together, their band is the Leavenworth Lot Lizards. Catch them outside. They'll be selling tricks for cheap. It's gonna be fantastic. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Make sure to come out to Laughing All the Way. That is this Friday. We've got a guy from Missouri coming into headline. That's gonna be very fun. Yeah, catch all these shows. Thank you for starting the week right with us here at Quik Draw Comedy. Have a good night, everybody.